Thousands have flocked to Normandy this week to mark D-Day, remembering that dark era and those that were lost 70 years ago. But there are also incredible stories of survival. 92-year-old Bud Weeks was a Canadian soldier captured by the Germans. Stuart Greer now with the unlikely savior that came to his aid.
For Canadian veterans who've returned to the beaches of Normandy, there is one thought that keeps returning to their minds.
It gives you an awful lot to think about how you made it.
92-year-old Bud Weeks from Orillia, Ontario, landed at Juno Beach 48 days after D-Day as the Allies were pushing deep into Normandy.
The day we landed here, we didn't know what in blazes we were in for.
What they were in for was the savage fighting of the Falaise Gap, a decisive battle that saw the Allies cut off and capture the German army west of Paris. Many of their soldiers were fanatical Hitler Youth and SS.
We got messed up at the Falaise Gap, and we lost 5 of our 10 tanks.
Bud's Sherman tank was destroyed, but he and 2 others managed to get out.
We were captured by the ordinary Wehrmacht troops, and they treated us as prisoners.
Being taken prisoner in the days and weeks following D-Day was a terrifying prospect that carried the real risk of being executed. And the most infamous massacre of Canadian prisoners happened right here at the Abbaye Ardennes. Today, a solemn ceremony was held to remember the 20 men murdered by the SS in the Abbey's courtyard.
The first 6 or 7 were beaten to death. The remainder were shot.
In all, 156 Canadian prisoners were executed in Normandy, and Bud nearly became one of them.
2 SS stormtroopers caught up to us with a Tiger tank. And he was reaching for his pistol to shoot us when the ordinary Wehrmacht troops grabbed me by the shoulder and literally threw me down the stairs and out of the house. And we kept on going.
An unlikely savior amongst the enemy that Bud has never forgotten.
I could say thanks to the regular German soldier that saved my bacon.
Stuart Greer, Global News, near Caen.